Hey, what's up, guys? This is Vox. And over the past few weeks, you've been enjoying and laughing at the voices of several of my friends that I play with, but I figured it was about time you heard my voice on my channel again. I don't do this sort of thing very often, mostly because I don't like the sound of my own voice on recording, um, but also because I prefer to let my gameplay speak for itself usually. I feel that if I sat here and talked over every video I put up, it would get pretty stale, and you guys wouldn't be able to fully appreciate what I'm doing in the game. But anyway, this is a very old Clash game. This is way back before the heavy ammo patch. You'll see there's no 15-second countdown, and it doesn't say when the teams pick up the heavy. So just for frame of reference, this is probably two and a half months old. I don't know. It's just a gameplay that I did pretty well on. There's no montage-worthy clips in it, but hope you enjoy it while you listen to me. First order of business I wanted to cover is say an enormous thank you to Cammy Cakes. Cammy, he has been shouting me out in his video descriptions for the past 2 weeks, and I've noticed a lot more traffic on my own content, so I can't say thank you enough, man. All the subscribers and viewers you've sent my way, it's really helping me out, and just try to, if you don't know who Cammy is, he's a fellow YouTuber who does Destiny content, and he posts mainly, random little blurbs. I think he calls them random tages, of funny moments that have happened, sort of like myself. And he also does the Triple Tuesday series every week, which is where he showcases triple kills from his viewers. If you don't know how to submit a clip for that, or you're interested in it, I'll put the link to his tutorial video for submitting to Triple Tuesday in my video description, so you can go check that out. As far as other shoutouts I wanted to give, my two partners in crime for notable randomness, it's namesake Notable Random. Freaking awesome dude. This is the guy that taught me how to snipe. If you've never heard of him, it's probably a good thing. It means you haven't had your face taken off in an extremely embarrassing way. And also Arise Bones. It's my other guy that I usually play with. He is a fantastic player, absolutely hilarious, really good guy, and I can't say enough about him. He's one of the people that calms me down and stopped me from getting quite so frustrated with this game. Learn to control my ranting a little bit, although he'll say I still do it way too much. But he also has a YouTube channel, and I'll leave his link in the description as well. You can go check him out. He does Gears of War clips and the occasional Destiny video. Really good player, really cool guy. So yeah, you should go sub him up, because that would be awesome. Now, what I really wanted to focus on with this video was talking about the sort of content I'll be producing in the future. When I started this channel back in 2011, I just wanted to have a place where I could upload my own gameplay highlights so I could come back and watch them later. If I did something really cool, I wanted to be able to go back and watch it, just be like, oh yeah, that was me. And when I bought a cap card earlier this year, I started recording full gameplays instead of just clips, and then one day I just put up the first little randomness clip of us playing Clash and making fun of this guy's gamer tag on the other team. And it just kind of took off from there. I started putting together little highlight montages of trials every weekend. and you guys seem to enjoy that. So I think that's awesome, and I'll continue making those every week because they're fun to make. Don't get me wrong, but it's already kind of at the point where it's kind of like it's very repetitive every week so far already. Even five weeks in, it's just I don't know. I want to do something different, and I want to be able to help people get better at this game, multiplayer, obviously. If you need my help in a raid, I don't know what to tell you. I'm god awful at PvE, but with regards to the multiplayer, I think that I am a competent enough player that I can give you guys valuable insight on how to become more effective in PvP. Oh, God. Ugh. I aimed down the sight with the last word. I'm sorry you guys had to see that. It's terrible, I know. But back to what I was saying. I want to be able to make things that help you guys become better players, because if the community as a whole becomes better players, then the game is going to be more fun to play. Anybody who's played with me for any length of time is probably aware that one of my pet peeves is losing to a player who makes a play that isn't very smart, but it works out for them. And there's a fine line between a good player making an unexpected play because they want to throw you off, and a stupid player making the same play because they just don't know better. I don't know if that makes any sense, and I'll try to expand on that later in another video. But I mean, that guy right there that just killed me, I saw him, but I didn't think that was a person. I thought it was like a dead body or something. Because who sits in an open hallway crouching? Apparently that guy. And that's the sort of thing I want to try and change by, instilling into people how to play better. It worked out for him in that one kill, but that's the sort of thing that bad players do, and it works just enough that they continue doing it, but they don't realize that it's a really terrible decision. So yeah, getting back to helping you guys become better PvP players, what sort of ideas, or I guess what sort of topics would you like to see covered in a help series? I made the one video about how to use a sniper effectively in a 3v3 scenario against good players. That's a pretty specific topic, and I think I'd like to keep these videos to be pretty specific so that I don't end up rambling and not really teaching you anything. So I'm not always the best at explaining myself, and I want to make sure that when I do try to explain myself, I'm able to focus on one idea that you guys are interested in learning about. If there's something that you've seen me do in a video, gameplay wise, and you want to know maybe why did I do that, why did I play a situation the way I did, just leave it in the comments below, and I'll see what I can do about explaining my thought process in that moment. The technical parts of the game, like what weapon is the best, that sort of thing, I'm not interested in doing that. There are plenty of better channels out there if you want to learn the differences between, different weapons or that sort of stuff. I'm not going to try and get into that sort of thing. I hate math. So that sort of analysis is not my forte. I'd like to be able to look at the more intangible sides of being a efficient Crucible player. Your mental game, your awareness, staying calm under pressure, knowing how to react to given situations. And while a lot of those are based on experience, I can at least give you I can share my experience with you to help further your learning process. And hopefully, that'll translate into better gameplay for you, better gameplay for the community, and an overall more enjoyable multiplayer experience. So anyway, thank you for listening to me for the past 10 minutes. I know you might not be used to hearing my voice, but hopefully you'll hear it a little more often. And again, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like. And I'm out.